electric three-wheeler, electric two-wheeler, and charging equipment manufacturing ecosystems in Telangana. And I would be remiss if I don't mention Kamal Bali and also invite him to invest in my state. Kamal, you should also start considering, with all these marquee players coming, and the one name that's missing is Volvo. And I'd love to see a Swedish company, and I told you also, I am actually a huge fan of your vehicles. I own a couple of your cars as well. So, as a loyal customer, I would urge you also to consider doing more business with us. I would urge all the dignitaries and the delegates present here also to participate in events, interact, mingle, come out with more ideas, give us more ideas. This is the first of its kind in India. So therefore, I hope, I pray, I'm confident also that this Hyderabad E-Mobility Week will transition the sustainable mobility ecosystem in a big way by partnering with the government of Telangana. Once again, I thank you all humbly for joining us. Jai Telangana.
Thank you so much, sir. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we will set audacious goals and we will achieve them together. Ladies and gentlemen, I now invite Ms. Mamta Chamarthi to address the gathering and tell us more about Telangana Mobility Valley.
Firstly, let me start saying good afternoon, everyone, and good afternoon, Hyderabad. I want to see a loud cheer for Mr. KTR Garu, because he not only is a visionary, but when there is a great idea, knows how to support that great idea. So thank you so much, and good afternoon to all of the dignitaries on the stage, Mr. Jayesh Ranjan Garu, Mr. Kamal Bali, and Mr. I forgot, Ranjit Reddy Garu. And thank you for supporting from your constituency. So my excitement here is what started as an idea several years ago. When I first came to Hyderabad, of course I was born here, so I did not come first to Hyderabad. I came here first because I was born here. But I came for ZF to set up an R&D center. And looking at the entrepreneurial spirit of the government, I thought, why not take this entrepreneurial spirit and create an ecosystem over here to make a huge impact to sustainable mobility. Yes, of course, there's quite a bit of risk in such kind of a huge idea. And when I presented this idea to one of our BCG partners sitting here in the audience, he said, this is impossible. This is very hard to achieve. I recently bought a Maserati MC20. By the way, next time you come to Detroit, I want you to try that. It goes 0 to 60 under 3 seconds. Okay? So the speed at which the government of Telangana is moving is setting that kind of a record-breaking speed, I would say. 0 to 60, not under 3 seconds, but 0 to 60, proving to the whole world what can be done when we all come together, from academia to government to automotive industry to tier 1 suppliers, all of us coming together, each and every one of us, to make our planet a greener planet. So, okay. This one? Okay. So let's talk about why Telangana Mobility Valley is in the sweet spot. So the last time that the automotive industry went through such a huge transformation was about 100 years ago. 100 years ago, we as humanity switched from riding horses to a car. And this is when Henry Ford went to a meat packing plant, looked at how meat was packed on an assembly line, and thought that cars should also be built on an assembly line. That was 100 years ago. So the industry is ripe for disruption right now. And this disruption is about sustainability. It's about safety. It's about new customer experience, which can only be addressed by talent that Hyderabad offers, and with the benefit of a pro-business government that both enables and accelerates meeting the needs of not just Hyderabad, but meeting the needs of the planet. That's why Telangana Mobility Valley is firmly placed in this kind of a sweet spot. So let's go through each one of these areas, starting with the automotive industry. So when you look at the auto industry, and when you look at the customers, and how is it changing? Firstly, the customers are saying, I have a new mindset, and I have a new set of values. I want my car to be sustainable, but I want my vehicle to know me and personalize my experience for me and seamlessly connect with my digital life. My vehicle understands my mood, and perhaps, since I'm in Hyderabad, knows that I'm in the mood for an old Hindi song, or maybe even an old Telugu song, and plays that to me when I'm sitting in the car from my Spotify. I want my vehicle to be safe, secure, and reliable. Not only secure, but cyberly secure. 1.2 million people die in car crashes every year. Just to give you a context, the very first year that we had COVID, in 2019 to 2020, there were an incremental 1.2 million deaths. And with car crashes, we are seeing that number of deaths every year. Every year. And so with artificial intelligence stepping into the car with autonomous driving, we can reduce that human error, which is 90% of the car crashes happen because of human error. Artificial intelligence augmenting the driver intelligence can decrease the number of crashes, increase the safety, and most of those 1.2 million people can go home to their families. It's not just about a cool thing. It is about the auto industry having a social responsibility to be safe and secure. Customers not only want to feel physically protected, but given all of the data gathering, they want to be cyber protected too. And the preference is in this digital world to seamlessly connect to the cloud. And as I speak to the car, with Cloud First, the car just interacts with my voice and responds to me. So in the past, my car only felt new for the first 3 months, maybe a year. But now with over-the-air updates, the car remains fresh. And this is the kind of talent that the auto industry is looking for. So if you go on to the next one around talent and Hyderabad and what Hyderabad offers. So when you look at all of the things that I talked about in the auto industry, we need electrical talent, electronics talent with all of the sensors in the car collecting the data, and we need lots of software talent. And that's where Hyderabad comes in, abundance of this talent. And from just a couple of hundred of people in the auto industry in 2016, 2017, now Telangana boasts about more than 10,000 people. And as KTR Garu has said, I challenge not to grow it to 500,000 or 50,000 jobs. I would say we can increase it by 10x and show the whole world how fast Telangana and Hyderabad can move. And it's not only talent, but look at the talent that's coming from the city. Not only a customer-first mindset, but a sustainability mindset, because Hyderabad has been voted as the iconic green city, beating Paris, beating number of the other cities in the world. This is just amazing. And the quality of life here in Hyderabad is just the best. And look at the tech companies that are coming to the city and that are in the city. This is the talent that we are looking at in the auto industry. So what is Telangana Mobility Valley? And again, in 2017, the idea was born, and in 2019, 2020, the dream became a reality when the government accepted the proposal, and we brought in BCG. Thanks to the entire BCG team that's sitting in the audience, you've done an incredible, incredible job. Javier, Sushma, Dhruv, Anmol, I think I'm missing a few names, but you guys have done an amazing job. And with a special shout out to my friend in the audience, Amarnath Reddy. And I think we talk past my hours of work in the US, between 9 p.m. and midnight is when we work on the Hyderabad-Telangana Mobility Valley. So thank you, Amar, for being a partner in crime. And in 2023, all of this excitement, and this conference is not only going to be this year, but it's going to repeat every year. And together we are going to drive that sustainable movement. And so the Telangana Mobility Valley, no one auto company does have all of the resources to disrupt themselves for the planet to be green. We all need to come together.